it's Air, and welcome to Pretty Positive. On this channel, we talk about beauty, tarot, the law of attraction, and all things self-care for the body and spirit. This is the first set of general tarot readings that I'll be doing by zodiac sign on this channel. I channel the messages through the tarot intuitively, and usually messages about love and career come up, but anything can come out depending on what spirit wants for you to hear at this point in time. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person that might need to hear it. You can also check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs for any messages that might be for you. If you don't know what those are yet, you can check out the link I provide in the description box below for the natal chart generator. Lastly, we're reading energies here, so if you feel like it resonates more, if you switch the roles, please feel free to do so. And this situation may be something that you have dealt with in the past, something you're dealing with now, and something that you might have to confront in a future time. So yeah, that's it. Let's get into it. Hi Pisces, welcome to your July 2020 reading. When you're ready, take a deep breath in with me, please. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last time, inhale. Ooh, coming out in your pre-shuffle, the High Priestess. Inhale and exhale. To Source, our angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, and whoever may be guiding us in the non-physical, please show us clear messages today for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Your messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, if you want to skip the shuffle, I'm providing a timestamp in the description box. For Pisces, please, for July 2020. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whoa. Too many cards flew out. I'm not taking those. Please show me your messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Wow. And the outcome. Thank you. Just pulling out your clarifiers. Okay, thank you. For the present situation, please. For the challenge. Pisces, please. For the challenge of Pisces. Thank you. For your advice. For your advice, please. Too many cards. For your advice for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. Let me just fix your cards. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Queen of Swords in the upright. This is telling me that you are in an energy where you're not tolerating any kind of bull crap, you know. You're not tolerating any of that from anybody from your workplace or in your relationships or nothing like that. This is a person who leads with their logic and their reason. Okay, so I feel like you are in that kind of state where you want everything to make sense and you're not gonna tolerate anything that doesn't make sense, you know, and just stay logical, right? It's kind of a little cold also. This is one of the parang cold shoulder cards in the tarot, so you may feel a bit like that. you're giving somebody the cold shoulder, or that you're just done dealing with people who don't make sense in your life, okay? um yeah, and coming out in your uh past situation here, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun in the reverse. Okay, so this is telling me that while you do have your stability together, you might be doing well at your job, or you may be saving a lot for something, and you finally feel secure about your financial situation, right? I feel like you're not doing something that really makes you happy or inspired. I feel that in the past situation, the recent past year, you may be burnt out, and you're not doing something that really resonates with what you want to do with your life. It doesn't contribute to your purpose, something like that. You don't feel happy when you're doing this kind of work, or that you feel like you may have been passionate about it before, but that has kind of run out, right? And I feel that's where this really cold energy comes from. Like the warmth of the sun has dissipated, and it's no longer there. Now you're like cold to everyone, or to like, you know, people that don't make sense to you, right? So I feel like you used to be inspired, and that's what brought you financial abundance. Actually, like you had a goal, and you had dreams for the long term, and that's what actually pushed you to work hard. But then maybe now that you're more secure, you're looking for something that will fulfill you emotionally and bring that spark of inspiration back into your life, okay? So in the present situation here, you have the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay, this tells me that you are not going to take any offers unless it involves fun. Like you don't want to begin something unless it's fun. So you see, or unless it's fun, or unless it's something that you actually want to do, right? So you can see here that he's being offered like a cup of something, right? But he's crossing his arms. He's like, no, uh, I'm not taking that. So it's like there may be an offer for you coming in soon, or something that actually came in already, and you're thinking that, oh, I don't think I want to take this because it might put me in this situation again. Like maybe I'll run out of good things to say about the situation in the future. I'd rather like have fun. I'd rather look for something that I could actually enjoy, and I am not going to take this until I find out that it's something that I could actually benefit from in that way. Like your heart needs to benefit from it as well. Okay, the cups energy talks about emotions and feelings, and I feel like you're not going to take something unless it makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, right? So then the challenge is the Two of Swords. It seems like the challenge here is for you to make a decision. You might find yourself with more than one offer, okay, and that you're trying to make a decision between them, or if you should wait for something better or something like that, right? Because the moon is also here. The moon is connected to Pisces, okay? It's about like listening to your intuition and trying to tell things apart in the dark. So it's parang, you know how when you're in the dark and like you're blindfolded and you need to feel for things. So um your challenge here is to make a sound decision based on your intuition, or based on what you feel in your gut, okay? Pisces is very intuitive. Pisces has a really strong gut feel. So I feel like even if you don't watch this video, you will have an inkling of what it is that you actually want to do, okay? But I do feel like you're craving a new beginning. You're craving a new cycle start in your life, okay? The Judgment card card here talks about sort of rising from the dead, essentially rising from your past. And you are being called to a new path by your angels, by your guides. So if there's anything here that ended, it was meant to. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune here, and like the message of the Wheel of Fortune is that you are in a cycle change right now. Like these two cards, most especially here, talk about a really big cycle change in your life. And maybe that's where your stagnancy is coming from. This is also stagnant energy. Like, you feel like you should be going for more, and then this, whatever this was in the past, is over. And you want to start something here. And this is actually signaling a new phase in your life, right? A new cycle of the wheel. It will keep turning whether you want it or not. And when you're stuck in an energy where you're resisting change, you're resisting rebirth, you're resisting the turn of the wheel, you are going to feel really heavy. And that's fine, because we're humans, right? Any kind of change is really uncomfortable, but you have to trust yourself and trust your ideas. You have to trust your feminine side. Okay, so your feminine side, both males and females have a feminine side and a masculine side, right? But for this point in time, you're being called to actually listen to your feminine side, your creativity. Okay, maybe you have new ideas, and it's coming out here actually. You have new ideas about what you want to do with your life from this point forward. You may be like pregnant, she's pregnant with an idea here for something. But she's still pregnant. So she's not ready to bring this idea baby out into the world, okay? For some of you, not all of you, obviously, you might actually be like literally pregnant, and that's proving to be a challenge for you. It's proving to be another life cycle for you. Of course, like motherhood is a whole new journey, right? So it may have to do with that as well. I just felt like I needed to say that for anyone that's for. Okay? So, yeah, it's about honoring yourself and honoring your ideas, and not sort of feeling the need to act on anything just yet. Okay? So, it involves a lot of divine timing. Okay? You will feel the need to birth your idea baby at the right time. I'm sorry, it's just that's what's the term that's coming to my mind. Like, if you have a business idea, or just an idea baby, okay, and you're pregnant for it, you'll know when it's time for it to bear fruit, for when it's time for it to come out into the world, right? Okay, so that's your challenge. But for now, the decisions that you have to make have to be based on your intuition. Okay, there may be a lot of information that's still hidden in the dark. There may be something that you don't know yet, and that's why you can't make the decision. But I do feel like within yourself, you already know what to do here. All right? So, for your advice from Spirit, you have the Ace of Swords that I showed you from earlier, and you have the Chariot here. So, these two things together tells me that when you do make the decision, it's going to be very clear. You will have a clear direction to head towards, right? The Chariot talks about having very clear direction. It's talking about having willpower to pursue your idea here. So the Ace of Swords talks about, yeah, basically a new idea, a seed of potential with regards to a new. I'm getting thought pattern. Maybe you need. It's not a real like outward change, but maybe you feel the need to shift your perspective sort of to accommodate the new phase in your life. Okay, you might feel the need to really shift something within yourself in order to be able to adjust to this new change, all right? So yeah, basically that's what spirit is trying to tell you. I actually feel called to clarify this more. What else, please, about your advice for Pisces? What else about your advice for Pisces, please? Okay. That's too many. Your advice for Pisces, please. Like, more details, more tea. About your advice for Pisces, please. Okay. Okay. One more. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you're coming out in your reading as water energy. Here you have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups to clarify your advice for you. So essentially, it's about that. You have to tap into yourself as the loving, intuitive, caring, and like giving person that you are. Alright? You have to tap into that water sign energy, Pisces. You have to open your heart, all right? Because this one coming out in the reverse is telling me that maybe your heart is closed off. Okay? Maybe you're burnt out and that's why you don't want to listen to yourself, because you're like, hold on, I can't do that because I'm burnt out right now. But then like a little voice inside you is saying na, no, tap into yourself, tap into your intuition, tap into your real energy here, the energy that's full of love and not fear. Okay? Believe in yourself, because a new idea includes that challenge. You have to believe in yourself. Believe in the direction that you want to take. All right? Be in love with the path that you're about to take, all right? Basically. And coming out here with the Page of Cups, it's just echoing that sort of like the message here is for you to expect miracles in this situation, all right? You have to expect pleasant surprises to like to be sprinkled along your journey for them to actually be there. Because if you stay in a place of fear and closed offness, then your blessings can't come in, right? I'm getting a picture of like blood getting, it's like, yeah, if you cut off like an artery, right, or you choke an artery, then no new blood can flow to the other regions of the body. Or something. I'm not a scientist, but like that's the image I'm getting in my mind. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you tap into your really giving energy, your nourishing energy, then all your systems will start to work in your favor. But then if you choke your true self, if you choke your nourishing energy for yourself and for others, then you won't be able to receive that kind of nourishing energy back from anyone or anything. Okay? So you have to go back to being open and expect miracles, all right? Because they're everywhere. Just open your eyes to them and you will see all the blessings that are laid out there for you. And that's kind of telling me that that's what this shift in perspective is about, what this new idea is about. It's about shift in your perspective such that you become more cognizant of the blessings that are scattered on your path, because there are so many. All right? So, yeah, that's your advice from Spirit. Now, the outcome here is I actually really like this for you. The Ace of Wands in the reversed and Temperance. Okay? So for July 2020, it seems like it's not the time to take action. It's not the time to accept offers. It's not the time to make your decision. Okay? there is a new beginning in the near future for you, all right? But it's sort of like you have to let it happen and let your intuition guide you. It's like, how do I say this? Yeah, it's like you are so divinely supported in this, okay? You can see the angels here, the Wheel of Fortune. You're so divinely guided with this that you don't even have to really do anything like action, like actual action in your life. All you have to do is change your perspective for now. Like, this is your course of action, right? Just change your perspective and honor your ideas, but you don't have to go out there and actually implement something yet. Okay, it's not the time for implementation. You have to temper yourself. You may find that when you have the shift in perspective, you'll become very excited, right? You're no longer burnt out. You will be like so on fire and inspired, right? You may feel like that, but you have to temper yourself. You have to watch out about really impulsive energies, okay? And Pisces is not one to act impulsively anyway, honestly. So, yeah, just stay in your power as an intuitive and as being open to the help of the universe, okay? So, yeah, and then the right time for this will come rolling around into your life, okay? Don't doubt that. This is just like a preview of the energy that you're going to be encountering in the near future. Let's see next month what happens or what messages they have for you. But at this point in time, all you have to do is trust the timing of everything. Trust the messages that you are receiving intuitively. Trust your ideas and shift your perspective into more gratitude and more expectancy of miracles in your life. Okay? So to close off this reading, Spirit, what are your last messages for Pisces, please? Your last message for Pisces. Okay, I'll take two more. For Pisces, please, for July 2020. Two more cards. Sige. Yeah. Okay. So, for your last message here, you have the Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Tower, again, talks about like a really big shift in your life. Everything that you've ever known will come crumbling down. And I know that sounds kind of scary, okay, but just know that when I'm trying to get it together. Just know that when your life as you know it comes crumbling down, something new will rise in its place. Okay? Think about all of the times you thought you were doomed. Think about all the times that your heart has been broken or that you saw no hope in a situation. You were able to rise from that if you're here watching this video right now. Okay, I know that. So, you're not going to be given anything that you can't handle, is what I'm saying. This new change is going to shake your life up. Okay, it's going to shake things up. But it's good because it's going to take you out of this disappointing and sort of draining emotional and mental energy. Okay, your heart may have been broken in the past because something that you love didn't turn out to be the way that you expected it to, or you have been disappointed by people and circumstances in your life in this cycle that you're on now, right? But yeah, the spirit is telling you that you are actually like you have that kind of strength within you to push through the most difficult times in your life. And I really feel like Pisces has been through a lot. Like the Pisces people that I know, they've gone through a whole ton of things, and it amazes me how they still keep themselves loving and really beautiful people, because it's easy to resent things if they don't turn out the way that you want, right? But this is confirmation that you actually have everything that you need. Like you have the strength, you have the passion, you have the inspiration within you to surpass this challenge, okay? To heal your heart from any kind of disappointment. It's fine, you're good. Basically, like, I feel like you're worrying a lot and you're tired a lot. I mean, Pisces are also empathetic. So maybe all of the things that are happening in the world right now are draining you of your energy, and that's why you're like, you know what, if you have bad news, stay away from me, or if you have something bad to say, please stay away from me. I feel that's why you're in that kind of energy. It's because you're protecting yourself from negativity, and that's okay. Just don't cut yourself off too much so that you're not receiving any blessings anymore, okay? So yeah, basically it's just for you to really tap into who you are and get yourself into a place where you're feeling inspired again, and then follow your intuition and do things carefully. Don't rush into things, okay? Don't be reckless, all right? Just because you're confused right now, or a lot of things are not yet revealed to you. All right? So what else? You have here earth energy, that's Virgo, Capricorn, and oh my god, mental block, guys. Wait, Taurus. Yeah, you have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. You have Leo here. These are the signs that you may encounter. Okay? You may be dealing with people with these signs or have these strongly in their chart. So yeah, earth signs, you have Leo here. You have Libra and Taurus. You have Sagittarius. You have Cancer. And yeah, there's also air energy here. So you may be dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Actually, that's almost everyone. But yeah, it's just maybe if you hear these signs, it could be confirmation for you. That's why I feel called to mention them. But other than that, that's all I have for you today, Pisces. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If these messages resonated with you, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the little notification bell to get updates for when I post new videos. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information about that is in a link in the description box. Lastly, you may message me on Facebook or on Instagram if you have questions or you need more clarity or just extra support on your journey. Okay, the link for my social media is also in the description box below. That's it for now, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!